Hello, 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 everyone. See, there you go. Set up nicely. Getting it all set up and running. Testing, testing, testing. Hopefully we are all looking good. Anyway, let's start ticking off some items, shall we? Whilst we wait for everyone to pop in. Oh, hello, Dread. How are you? Yeah, I know. A bit delayed. I had to film a video before. Had to film a video before starting the stream. So, yeah. Unfortunately, a little bit of a delay. But we got here in the end, and that's all that matters. How have you been, man? How have you been? And yeah, I didn't get the multi-stream on YouTube, on Twitch setup. I haven't set up the Twitch account yet either, so. Yeah, I know. It's a bit, I'm disappointed in myself with making everyone wait. And yeah, I didn't set up the Twitch account yet either. So that's still on the to-do list. And I promise I will get that. We'll get that done. Yeah, I know, Glide. I know. It's a bit disappointing. Yeah. Good. Bit busy, busy, but a bit quieter at the same time. So on the whole, it's been pretty decent. Excited to smash some stuff out today. The stream. Yes, should be nice and chill. Should be nice and chill, which is what I always look forward to. On the non-CR ones. I'm not angry, just disappointed. Yeah, man, I'm, again, sorry to disappoint. I don't want to be... there's the first person. Thanks, Glide, for your thoughts and opinions on it. I assume my Mercy was around 165. It's 162. Yeah. So, I will potentially at some stage be pulling. Got to decide whether I want to do Teox or Volcanos. I was leaning towards Teox at the start of the day, but now I'm thinking Volcanos. So, umming and ahhing. Teox, you're Teox leaning now. Teox looks great, but as I think Glide mentioned it earlier, a Volcanos in 6-piece deflection would just melt. Yeah, there you go. Would melt Mercurial. And Teox is definitely better for PvE. But Volcanos shreds in PvP. And Teox is still good in PvP. Like, I'd use him in one of my tag team. But we'll see, right? What a 5% chance I hit what I'm aiming for in the first place, so it's not a high percentage chance it actually goes right anyway, but it's the best chance I'm gonna get at getting a faction unity, so I might as well pull for one of them. Is the thought process behind it? Not really. No, I don't really have the demon spawn. You need a faction unity anyway. Yeah. No, I've got literally no one in demon spawn. I have to check. I've got Lamasu, and I think I have one, and Drexthar. Those are the only two demon spawn I have. Yeah. The only two legendaries I have are, yeah, Lamasu and Drexthar, the free ones. But yeah, Carnage I'll be able to pair. Lamasu is my fastest champion, so it wouldn't be bad. Teox, I don't have any good, really good Lizardmen. I have Donatello. It's probably the best one. And Anaxia is going to be, I don't think going to be much use at all. Yeah, you're right, Glide. Donnie and Python. Donnie and Python are good options. So yeah, I do have options, but trying to pair, that's also the issue, right? Because both Volcanos and Teox are good enough that you can run them by themselves or just with one ally, right? It's not like you need a full team. unlike some of the other faction unities where you get the most benefit, you know, having 4. Volcanos in particular is just pretty good with the 1. And you could probably get away with just using Teox by himself in the end. Volcanos on the way. Yeah, okay. You've made your stands very clear here, Glide, about where you stand. 100%, yeah. We're getting the hundreds in the chat. Look at that pop up. Full send 41 Sacreds. No, we're not full sending Sacreds for it, Dread. We're not full sending Sacreds. Well, I've got the Ancient Mercy is close. So I'm at 162 in my Ancient Mercy. So I'm probably looking maximum at having to pull 60-ish Sacreds Ancients. So I'd be looking at something like this because I don't actually have an Allure. Naxia, 93. She's going to be stuck at 93 as well. Teox with the Sacreds, yeah? Teox with the Sacreds, he reckons? No. I'm not anywhere near my Sacred Mercy. I'm pretty sure. It's very, very low. So, morning, Loopy. Morning. Hopefully you're going well. Just think of the video, yeah. I wasted 41 Ancients trying to hit a 5% chance on a 6% chance. It's a pretty good video. Or Teox. I mean, I should run something. Let me run something in the background while we sit here waffling. So it's not completely useless. Oh, Live Arena is still open. There's the sneak peek of the video I was working on. Notice that 1320. We got to the seasonal rewards. Teox all day. Oh, Glide, he's certainly not helping you out here with your... Oh, no. Yeah. It's a bit unfortunate. Let me run this team in the background. We'll have a look at... We'll break down their kits here one more time and fully have a good suss of what everyone's offering. But yeah, I mean, Teox is just better for PvE. I will... Alright, I'll do some Live Arena too. I'll do a couple battles. I had to finish off the... Again, for the video, I had finished off the season just before. And I'm so Live Arena'd out from having to play a ridiculous amount to get it all done. But... Which one's the Reviver? This guy's the Reviver. Morning, man. Morning, Zero. How are you? Zero09. Hopefully that's correct. How are you going, man? Hopefully you're having a good time so far. We can see how helpful. Yeah. Alright, let me run this in the background. Hopefully that works. Let's have a look. So, Teox. Where is he? A1. Right, so Teox is good for this Focus baddie though. There's no wrong answer. Yeah, true. True. It's the ally attack on the A1 is his main usage, right? And I'm pretty sure you just turn this off. So I think you're meant to use this up until he increases his ignore defense up to 50. And then you basically just turn it off and then just run in with the A1 and the A3 on. Sure, the self buff, potential double hitter, ignoring a bunch of, you know, that, block revive, increasing damage on this for debuffs, counter-attacking, decreasing the damage, immune to sheep, which is champion's terminated by 5%. There's some good teams. There used to be some good teams. Sorry. Volker's Bounty, yeah. All good, Serial. Waiting to pull shards tomorrow. Desperately need Lizardman to finish off my faction war, so I'm 18 stars away from Lydia, 10 of which are lizards. Yeah. Is there anyone you're chasing in particular from it? I'm assuming you probably put in Teox, right? If you're pulling non-void shards, so Sacreds or Ancients. Is the other one. Where is our friend Volcanos? True Fear. Sorry, not True Fear. 2-turn Fear. increasing his damage each time it's used. Yeah. The fact that his passive, each time it activates on an enemy, he gains up to 100% ignore defense. Yeah, Kriski's a good option. Kriski's a good option. I agree with that. Great support. It's crazy. The fact he can get up to 100% ignore defense, block revive, damage received. Yeah, it's mainly the incinerate. What's up, Hayden? How are you going, man? Nice to see you popping in. But yeah, Volcanos is crazy for PvP. It's a pity I don't have any really good champions to kind of pair with either Teox or Volcanos is a super cool design. I never really noticed. He has like a massive sword. I never really noticed it. Where is he, Volcanos? Yeah, look at that. Never really noticed it. He is a super cool design. I also like the Teox design. The Teox design is very cool too. Oh, yeah, that's annoying. I got mine done with... I had 2 Razins because I pulled one and fused one, and that's how I got mine done. Is in the end. None of them both were at 5-star, but they got the job done. All right, let's play a live arena game or 2, and we'll see how it goes. Again, I'm very much live arena'd out, so we'll see how these goes, and we'll see who we end up facing. But yeah, hopefully you get lucky then, man. I wish you the best of luck. Major, any epic or Lego? Yeah, I mean, I just used Drexthar. Basically, and Lamassu got me through my faction crypts. They are the only two legendaries I have. So they got me through. But yeah, best of luck. Hopefully you hit something nice and juicy. Yeah, Magnar's great. Magnar's such a good champ. Run this in the background. While we... Every LA loss, well... Hopefully not. I don't know. We might be doing a lot of sacred pulls at that stage. Might be doing a lot of sacred pulls. I feel bad for this guy, because typically I'd probably give out the free win. But not today, not today. He's going with the Fabian. We'll go Leonardo here. All right, give me 2 seconds, guys. All right, sorry guys. Hope we get the coalition shard before CvC ends. Yeah, I haven't checked it in a while, so I might have a look. In terms of this team, Galathea's going to be annoying, Sifi's annoying, Fabian's annoying. We'll play the Bayek. I'm ironing about whether I go Lamassu or Donny. I'm going to go Lamassu, I'll ban the Fabian, I think. With a plan here. Some Wukong's fine. We'll ban the Fabian. Galathea's going to be the main issue here. If he forms swaps with the block actives in the strip. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'll have a look at the coalition event after this. I haven't looked at it in a second. Supersonic. That is annoying. Just A1'd. Interesting. Don't know why A1'd. Thank you for the hearts, whoever is putting them in, as per usual. Very much appreciated. Block damage. You must have the Coronet Gloom on the Galathea. Style, and he just destroyed Nishak. Nishak? Yeah, Nishak's great. So I'm not surprised you destroyed the final stage. Nishak's incredibly strong. So good to get a 5-star. Unfortunately, I ended up with a 5-star for Cross. So not the most ideal, but you know, you make do what you got. He's probably just going to revive, in all honesty, if I go in with the nuke here. We're going for the nuke anyway. Yeah, there's the Coronet of Gloom block damage. I tried to strip it, but unfortunately not. Sorry, we'll go A2. Resisted on the Seafy. Truffy on everyone else is fine. Enfeeble on the Marius. Unfortunately, it's only one turn. So not going to be too much of an issue. The Seafy is just going to target the Bayek, which is fine. Can only hit the Galathea with the Bayek here. See what, if you form swaps, I'm going to A1 him again. Probably won't do enough damage with the decreased defense. Ah, that's quite nice though. And the block debuffs there stopped his revive on death. Nice little counterplay here. Now we're going to put up the unkillable. See if he, I think we'll have a revive up here. Must not have a revive up, that's fine. A1 again. They go up again. But yeah, reckon we're going to get a deck or Titan event? I'd probably be going with a Titan event, man. Obviously, I've got no idea. I'm just guessing. But I'd say, when was the last time we had a Titan event? I'd probably go Titan event for it. This Coronet of Gloom is very, very frustrating. But yeah, yeah, guessing the last Titan event we had was for Pelops' 5-star. Maybe? I don't know. Well, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? It's a fusion that everyone did. So I'd be surprised if they gave away the soul, like, not in a guaranteed way. They might do a path event. Path event would be... I don't think they'll do a deck of Fate. But I'd probably go path event. Path or deck. Oh, sorry. Path or Titan event. Maybe path. I'm convincing myself it's path. But yeah, let me know what you think it is. Probably a winner takes all. Yeah, reckon? They typically do winner takes alls, I feel. I'm trying to think. Winner takes alls. It depends, right? Because... Yeah, right. A lot of soul stones. Yeah, well, I'd save them for a guaranteed champion, man. Or, yeah, I'd probably save them for a guaranteed champion deck. If you want to double down on, you know, maximum benefit. Or, yeah. I always, unless you spend and then you can buy a lot of soul stones. But I typically save mine for a guaranteed type of event. What are we dealing with here? I'm seeing a very annoying Carnage, and a Marichka, and a Fabian. I'd be surprised if my Donatello had enough. We'll try the Donatello. And see if I have enough resistance on him to be able to reset. Ban the Bayek. It's alright. I think we'll go just the increased speed. In terms of, yeah, so Tholen was a Titan event. I'm trying to think. Titus was definitely a winner takes all. Maria was a winner takes all. When's the hot tub stream again? I just got a new calendar. Again, Janori. Thanks, Chadcock too. Janori, the hot tub stream is happening when I get in touch with Big Papa Drock. It's the only time that the hot tub stream is happening. But thanks for the support, Chadcock. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, no. Winner takes all could also definitely be on the cards. Let's see if we can go for the reset here. Temporal chains on the Fabian is annoying. But yeah, see. Be nice if my Leonardo could get a turn every so often, but apparently not. Alright, we can put up the unkillable now, which is good. Unfortunately, Hilvy's down, so we don't have a reviver anymore. Extra turn on the Marichka. she wanted herself. Tried to drop turn meter. We should boost up and hopefully get a turn. That's a lot of turn meter boosting. So must be running temporal chains, or that is a lot of damage. This is gonna not go well. On the basis, if I, A3 here, then Marichka's gonna be the last one alive. Remove the buff. Fabian's down, see if he's just gonna revive. I'd say this fight's probably a lost cause here. Irresistible sleep as well. High resistance on the Donatello, but just doesn't matter. Weak hit. Putting up Perfect Veil on himself again. Resisted once again on the Donatello, which is very nice. But we'll see what the Siphi does. Probably gonna sleep the Donatello again. Or turn meter boost. Turn meter boosted. But yeah, I'd say this fight's probably a lost cause. Proc the 2-turn Stone Skin, which is quite nice. That's a lot of damage. Actually, I think it removed the Stone Skin on the Leonardo, which is crazy work. It's a ridiculous amount of damage from the Cheshire Cat. We get a turn. We'll go in again with the A3. Not going to hit that hard. Don't have increased defense. Feels like I've been getting so many IGP pop-ups lately. I'm really getting annoyed. That's fair, man. I mean, in-games pop-ups are always going to be a part of the game. But yeah, I feel you. It'd be nice if you could turn them off. Yeah, it is annoying having them pop up all the time. Is quite annoying. I'll agree with you on that. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't think they're ever gonna, implement a way to turn it off. Really, we'll finish off these battles whilst the live arena is open. Tommy Boy from Oblivion, 77,000 arena points, by the way. I don't know how fair this matchup is. 77,000 is ridiculous. Sacred Pool, yeah. No. Dread, you know that Sacred Pools are not the no. Okay, +2 Marius Crushing Rent. Sick. Chadcock, when the fuck a fan contest happening? I thought, yeah, okay. I read that incorrect. Chadcock, can we please keep it PG in the chat? It's very inappropriate. Very inappropriate. Got my eye on you, man. I completely read that incorrectly as well. Honestly, look at this guy. So inappropriate. 6-star Bayek, 6-star Galathea. Sick. Alright, so then I have to get rid of the Galathea then. I mean, we do some kind of thing for losing a battle. Like a challenge. Mods ban this guy. Honestly, yeah. Look at this inappropriate language. I'll have to think of some stuff going forward. I'm not really one for just YOLOing Sacreds. Yeah, what the hell, Chad? Unbelievable. Yeah. This is freaking ridiculous, this fight here. Yeah, we'll just pick the Lamasu, we don't ban the bike, and we're going to get shredded. I say that Oblivion and 77,000 points. Ain't winning this any day of the week. Yeah, the bot fights do take a while. Especially, it depends how, progressed you are, right? Because the bots, I don't know why they try and get the bots to pretend to be a real person. I haven't even gone first. That's a ridiculously fast Galathea. Will I cut in? Nah, Crixie's gonna lock me out here. Alright, we are in trouble. Yeah, I know. This is what happens when you isn't a... Yeah, alright. Alright. It was fun. It was fun while it lasted. But yeah, this is what happens when you get to the end of the season. Just fight against all the, you know, it ranks off your season points and you get all the ridiculous amount of, all the really high level accounts. I mean, I'll take it, but I wasn't looking for the handouts. We'll see this guy. See what this guy's up to. I'll take Marius first. Fabian Arbiter is interesting. We'll take my 2 damage dealers. So Cheshire Cat damage was nasty. What gear should I build? Janori, if you're building a Cheshire Cat, any day of the week you want to go with Lethal Stone Skin. A win is a win. A win is a win. But yeah, Lethal Stone Skin. So 4 pieces of Stone Skin, 4 pieces of Lethal. You'll be in a very good spot. We're going to ban the Carnage here. And hopefully I have enough resistance on the Donatello. Will be the aim. But yeah, a win is a win. Drop the Carnage. Carnage, the protected block actives are so annoying. We'll go increase accuracy. Increase accuracy there just so I can avoid trying to get crit by his damage dealers. So the not the Marius, but the Lens of Intangibility on the Arbiter is interesting. He's going to try Lockout. We'll see if I have enough resistance or not. No. That's unfortunate. I need to try get my Donatello and Chronophage, but I don't have good enough Chronophage gear. Let's see what he does here. Didn't trigger the resisted. See if we can land a 2-turn Enfeeble. That's the only thing that's going to save me. We've landed a 2-turn Enfeeble. That is a great outcome. It's the only thing that was going to save me there. Unfortunately, the Arbiter gets another turn. Probably done an A2 here with the AoE. Yeah, there's the AoE. Unfortunately stripped. Well, let's see if we can shut down the Fabian. I don't think so, though. Close. See if we can shut him down. Unfortunately, no proc, so he's in at A2. Heaven Cast, Blessing. Blessing-wise, Heaven Cast is an option. If you're using him for PvP, I would probably go Lightning Cage, though. The extra damage you're going to get from Heaven Cast is quite negligible. So you'd much rather have his Perfect Veil protected. See if we can try and get rid of these Embrys. Unfortunately not. He's already used his health swap. Oh, Seawell's Pride coming in. A1. Hopefully we get another turn. You can't decrease the turn meter on the... yeah, alright. We're in a decent spot. Unfortunately, fully decrease the turn meter. And he's, yeah, that's nice. He's a great option for it as well because he puts it up himself, right? Because he puts up the Perfect Veil. So yeah, do you know, there's a great suggestion. Lens of Intangibility, I believe. We'll see if Tamarius, yeah, deletes himself there. To be expected. Oh. And then a turn meter boost and heal. Get rid of the Arbiter. And we'll see if we can finish this off. Yeah, so Janori, if that's a good suggestion, if you have a lens, put a lens on your cat. And then, yeah, I'd 100% go Lightning Cage 2. Be the options. Now, we're going to see if the bike can beat the Gizmac in a 1v1. Will be the test of the day here. I feel I'm going to win this matchup, which is, I feel a bit sad for this guy, but... yeah. Tune into Loopy's next streams. I feel a bit bad winning these games when there's people trying to push up for 13, 20 and I'm still fighting them. But there we go. We've pushed over 12,000 now, live arena points. Yeah. Lens. I have 2 relic crafts, 2 mythical crafts, Loopy. I've got the live arena one, and then I also have a Grim Forest. So I'll do them probably later once I'm done streaming, and hopefully we can hit a mythical relic out of them. Oh no. Oh no. Sorry, 2 oh-nos. Oh no for Janori not being let in the chat, and oh no for this +3 Crixia with 6-star temporal chains. Ah. Like, honestly, yeah, man, I'm hoping for it too. I'm hoping for it too. I don't know what to do here. Lose is probably the only option. I think I have to ban the Crixia. I have to ban the Crixia. I cannot be locked out. It's a big no-no. I got up to about 650 and was happy with that. LA is the most... Yeah. Well, I've played for, what, a year and 4 months now or so? And it's the first time I've pushed this high. First time I've pushed this high, so... I had to play... You can check how many games you've played. I played 380 or something. But yeah, look, guys. I'm going to say we're in trouble. It's never a good start when you have to ban the +3 Crixia with 6-star temporal chains. But yeah. Not good. Not good. Right. We went with the increased accuracy aura on the basis that I wouldn't be going first anyway, so the extra speed isn't going to do a ridiculous amount. So hopefully the extra accuracy helps me survive. Actually, I might have gone first with the extra speed. I'm assuming, yeah, Form 1 Theodosius is going to be very high resistance. Wanda submission proc. Garrel's going to put up her unkillable. So we'll see what we can. So we'll see what we can do now after this. It's an interesting spot to be in. Lens on our friend there. With that A1, the only value would be getting the block debuffs on the Neve. Surely leave for them to win at the end for their points. Well, you know, that's what a good person would do, right? But, Glide, but Dread was trying to get me to, pull my shards if I lost, so it's all Dread's fault that I'm making DePaul battle it out here for his season rewards. Uh-oh. God, proccing the block damage again here. It's a bit unfortunate. We'll just put it up on the Neve, I think. Lose then, pull for Volcanos. Oh, God. Not this again. A1. And we are so back in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Predator will have his A3. Who's he going to try and merc? My passive should... He's tried to merc the Bayek. Unlucky champion. Where's Jabba? You can go and try and assemble Jabba, man, if you would like. Oh, she's ignored some block damage. Why? I don't know. All right. Oh, I don't have it. Neva's not passed away, unfortunately. Strip. That's not going well. All right. I think DePaul will end up getting the win here. We gave him a valiant fight. Good effort in the end. Unless I magically get myself... yeah. No, I think we're cooked. Just A1. But yes, welcome anyone that's joining in. We've just finished up some live arena games, giving away some free wins in the end. Accidentally. To some people that need to push up. This guy's already at 1238. Yeah. Anyway. So that will probably be the live arena season done, which is very exciting. Played way too much live arena, but got there in the end. Anyway. But yeah, hopefully you're all having a good day. For those that have just popped in. Not a ridiculous amount to do because it's non-PR, but here we are, just having a nice chill time. We will, though, do these faction wars very quickly. Get the goodies. Let's chuck on the gear on everyone. Put in Yukimasa here. 3 sacreds total. Look, Dread, if I spent money, I would happily pull 3 sacreds. Because then I could just replenish them. But I don't want to get myself in a situation where I want to complete an event and then I can't do it. And because I pulled, what is it, 3 sacreds? Actually, very unlikely that specifically happens. But you get the point, I think. I will lock out this wave. That was lazy from me. Support all your ancients. All the ancients? God, things keep escalating. Oh God, I cannot CC that Phsylax, apparently. Yeah, well, hard mode's great. Hopefully, I wish you the best of luck with pushing up all the way to the top, man, because those rewards up the top, the 2 sacred shards a month, are so good. Yeah, well, there's not even a background battle, which is my issue. Can't even do it in the background. How silly is that? Yeah, there's the... Like, yeah. Very, very silly outcome that you can't just do it in the background. But, you know, whatever. Like, why do I have to manually watch myself climb the tower these days? It's so... Yeah. Once you've done it once, it's pretty... Once you can beat it, you know, the content itself becomes very redundant. So, yeah, it's a good suggestion. The Nether Spider, I remember being an absolute pain to try and deal with. So, oh, Perch Shadow coming in clutch there. But yeah, I remember the Nether Spider being a menace to have to deal with. See if we can block actives. Oh, missed the block actives. Nearly passed away. But yeah, hopefully it's something they've got coming up on the pipeline. Honestly, I wish you would just instant clear Cursed City normal, and once you've completed the stage at least once, Cursed City normal and Grim Forest normal. All the fun, all the difficult bits, the hard mode. The normal stuff's just a waste of time, right? Because it's not challenging at all. That's not what I meant to do, but... So for me, that bit's a bit annoying. Swap with her, and then we'll try and get out some CC. But yeah, you definitely shouldn't have to wait IMO for a lot of stuff. It would just... It's not like that I wouldn't be playing... I probably would still be playing the game, right? But I could do more fun stuff during that time, rather than watch myself, you know, fight stuff in normal. Ah! Hello, Clout. Yes, I do live arena, and yes, I did reach the mythical mats. First time I've ever reached it this season. So yeah, first time I've managed to get done. It was very difficult. But yeah, got it done for the first time. Do you play live arena, and have you gone for the mythical mats? If so, or have you just played as much and, you know, whatever rewards you get or whatever rewards you get in the end? Ah, this freeze is annoying. That is even more annoying. Failing at Marik's normal at the moment, pretty sure... Failing at Marik's, pretty sure it won't let me use my good champ, so I'm pretty sure it would not. Yeah, I know. It's annoying, right? When you won't let you use, like, your actual champions. The good ones being split. Yeah. Have you crafted your relic? That's my question. Have you crafted your mats yet? Alright, this has gone exceptionally badly very quickly. And I have to still turn meter. I've got to save them for a video. It's just free content. I can't deny the opportunity for free content. Ah, That's very cool. Do you have anyone to use it on? Come on, get 10. Wipe them all. There we go. Got Death Dealer. Yeah, Death Dealer is an interesting relic. Very powerful on some champions, but it's a very interesting one. Great into especially Bayek as well, if you end up facing Bayeks. That's a very cool relic. I'd be interested to see who you have you could put it on. Because, yeah, a lot of good options. A lot of good options for it. Get up more buffs here. Yeah, well, congrats on getting a mythical. One in what is it? 1 in 5 chance? No, not really. Yeah, well, the main person that comes to mind is Rotos, right? But, yeah, dangerous relic. Yeah, we should be able to auto the rest of this. Rotos. Who are your main arena damage dealers? Because, yeah, obviously you don't want to put them on someone squishy. Taros would be someone interesting to put it on. Obviously, not very accessible. But could be a very interesting option. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the issue, right? Maria could also... I don't think you'd even need it on Maria. Sorry. Maria. Yeah, Maria was an option I was just thinking about, but I mean, the whole point of Maria, right, is that her A2 just smacks irrespective, right? You just build up to it. So you don't really need it. She doesn't need to do a ridiculous amount of damage on the other skills. Anyone got recommendations for the Coronet of Gloom? I just played someone Glide in Live Arena that had it on. Let me double check and see if I can remember who it was who had the Coronet of Gloom. It was Galathea. So if you have a Galathea, chuck it on your Galathea. Because, yeah, I kept running into one. It was very annoying. Commemorate as if you were recording and then rip it from the stream and upload it as a video. Recommentate. Yeah. Yeah, I can. Sorry, I read Glide's comment. Yeah. I'm happy I got a Molten Death Bell, put it on Arix. Yeah, Molten Death Bell is great. Really good option. But yeah, sorry, Clark, going back to what you're saying. Yeah, it's the issue, right? If you don't have a big blessing on your damage dealers, you really can't use them in arena. But yeah, first time getting there, we picked it up. But I found some of these fights were absolutely ridiculous that I was going against. So I got it after this fight here, and then I just played a couple more after. But some of these like teams, for example, not seen here, I had to ban in this fight. I got to ban the +3 6-star Crixia, and then I still got stuck with this to deal with. So yeah, I'm sure you had a very similar experience anyway. Let's go and max out, not max out, but we'll go and pump some more into my Fire Knight here. Only pump in 2 more, closing that off, and then the Fire Knight will be done for the moment. Picked up 50 energy. That is completely cool. Yeah, can't complain. You got there in the end, man. And like, you got your Death Dealer out the way. I think my win rate was just positive or something. 54% win rate, yeah. 389 battles. But my overall one now is 50%. Used to be negative, and this season's pumped it up. God, some of these accounts are absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Ah, this was the guy. I knew I recognized this guy. This was the guy I had to play in my live arena fight before. 77 on the 13 on the leaderboard. Yeah. It's fire matchmaking. If you notice, yeah, look at him. Here he is here, chilling around Tommy Boy. I was like, I thought I'd seen Oblivion and this guy's name before. And I was like, yeah, that's right, because he's 13 on the leaderboard. Great. I love matchmaking. And by taking first place in the grill, yeah, right. 560, great haul. Yeah, right. All right. Seems balanced. Do your Demon Lord, you got 1 key available. Yeah, I got an hour 46. I could run. I could do another key. I'm probably just gonna wait. I probably won't hit hard this time. Yeah. I probably won't. Usually I hit hard. Do I have a key available? I don't think so. I can check, but I'm pretty sure I don't have a key. No, I'll save my key and I'll hit the reset. Yeah, 44% win rate. No, I mean, for the first like 12 months, 9 months of my account, all I did was just go in and, actually try and do a fight. Use my 10 daily battles and I got what I got, right? It's only when I've started getting a bit more of a developed account. Like now with, I've got some 6-star blessings. I've got a Marius. There's a good damage option. No, you're good, Varen. I appreciate it. I always appreciate the reminder. I couldn't remember if I was low on my keys or not. Usually I hit Ultra Nightmare, Nightmare, Brutal, and Hard. But I can't do it every single day. So, no, I appreciate the reminder. No need to apologize. We are overcapped on the energy. Is there any events on at the moment? No, because this is the only event on. Are there any tournaments on? Spider, Tag Team, Finite, Turn Attack. Yeah. I think I'll just run some Minotaur, guys, in all honesty. Well, we got a bit of a downtime. Start working on my Whisper Masteries. Yeah, we'll keep ticking through. But yeah, thanks for the reminder. Always appreciate reminders. There's a lot to do in the game, so it can be easy to forget. Thank you very much, Dreader. Now that's a very nice reminder too. I appreciate that. Very much appreciate that. All right, does everyone have gear on? Question of the day. No, Mafrala is missing gear. My account is old and so are my champions, so mostly this hits compared to the new champions. This hits and here is the book. Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. It's like, I find Mikage, not obviously the most simple example, but Mikage is an interesting one, right? Her alt form. This is just a full strip and a weaken, right? If a mythical gets released today, it's a full strip and a weaken into a stun on the same turn, on the same skill. Similar to Fabian, where you get full strip, which is what, she does. And then he also gets the turn, the lockout, the full lockout. And then you can even go into the petrification CC. So yeah. Hashtag buff Mikage. Give her an extra turn. But that might make her a bit broken, actually. So maybe don't. But yeah. I mean, in comparison to the new mythical, she's a bit underpowered. But yeah, I get what you mean. All the older champions are a bit more, just do one thing or etc. But a lot of the newer champions that come out have a lot of different functionalities in their kit. We will pop this 6-piece protection up. Didn't realize this wasn't rolled up. You know who else is broken? Yeah, all right. Imagine my surprise. You've been pushing for Volcanos this entire time, Glide. All right. Let's have a look at the Grim Forest. We are still trying to beat these purple areas. This team did not work. Ashnar, I'm looking for the strip is all right. Maybe this will work. Yeah, we'll chuck it in and see what happens. Power creep is real, which would be fine if I get any of the. I know, right? You've got to wait a very long time. We'll take Fabian instead of Yumiko, I think. But yeah, some of the new champions are crazy. Like how this new mythical got released. I don't know. But, odds are that lots of people just don't get her. We'll see how this goes. We'll flip. We'll turn me to boost first with Ashnar, and then we'll flip him over into his damage form. Got Python for the res, which is good. Maybe I'll just open up with Leonardo's A3 here. See how much damage it does. A fair bit. Should be able to flip Ashnar over in a second. Which is all good. But yeah, power creep's crazy. It's just never ending. But playing, we got to make them money. Should we kick in Frost normal done today? At least I'll get some more gear. Yeah. Any mercurial gear you get, I mean, just any gear you get at this stage is good, especially Mercurial, with just how difficult it is to, you know, pick up and everything. So yeah, 100%. Just get it. When you're earlier in the game, you just want to get as much done as you can without, you know, not stressing too much about being able to complete it, but, you know, just getting as much done as you can. I cannot tell who is petrified and who is not petrified. Decrease turn meter, should get the A1. But yeah, working through this Grimfrost. These are purple stages on hard are very difficult. I have to get the right, you know, champions, otherwise there's no chance of me being able to do it. Resisted. Very annoying. Flip him over. To his other form, get some heals out and everything. Got more buffs up. Do we have that? We should have the A3 up, open with it. Decent amount of damage. Do you enjoy Grim Forest, Zuriel? I think it's much better content than Cursed City. In my opinion, Cursed City is not the greatest bit of content they've ever released, but it's all right. It happens. Can't have your best piece of content every single time. But again, hello everyone who has just joined in or is still listening in. Hopefully you're having a great time. Hello, Nathan. Hello, hello. Yeah, Taras and Marichka. Oh my. I struggle with them on normal as well. It's such specific champions you need in order to get rid of them. They're so annoying. So annoying. So annoying to deal with. So I don't blame you. So at least you can pick champs in your pool, yeah. Well, I like it because at least they give you an option to beat it, right? Oh, that's really annoying. It's targeted the Sifi. Like in Cursed City, you're just hard locked out of it, right? At least in Grim Forest, you know, you can attempt it. But yeah, Nathan, yeah, any Taras and Marichka level is so annoying. The heal, even though they can't revive, the heal Marichka puts out is so ridiculous. Provoked, interesting. Get up that. I'm gonna wait one extra turn here, so that I can get up or provoked myself. Can cleanse, fortunately. Freya. Luckily, the block debus is quite nice. So in a decent position here. Yeah, I mean, you feel more powerful, right? As you complete the, what is it? As you complete levels, you get more powerful. So it's a nice feeling because you're constantly scaling and everything. But yeah, it's very annoying when you are stuck at the same time, like you can in Cursed City. But yeah, much better content. So I'm glad everyone's in agreement with that. Odin with the big smack. It does not do anything. Block damage is a pain. Then extend the HP burn. Duration. Still don't have the strip. Yeah, the purple zone one's ridiculous. Yeah, talking about broken champions, Taras and Marichka. Very annoying. Yeah, 100%. 100% Zuriel. It is good fun. It is very good fun. All right, hopefully I can leave this on auto. A3. One's down. Hopefully we can get rid of the... Thor is not... there we go. All right. Hopefully, they should all go down here. We'll get rid of the Freya. Strip from Odin doesn't do anything. Get rid of the Freya now. And it's just Loki and our boy, Odin. I don't know if yeah, all right, the turn meter boosting's fun, I suppose. But yeah, hopefully this doesn't take too long. Just got to try and time the big A3 on Leonardo. Actually, I will flip. I'll flip Ashnar back over so I can get out decreased defense. Yeah, interesting to see what content they come up with for this year. What new content they'll come up with. Be very interesting to see. I'm going to save that A3 for when I can get rid of his block damage and I have decreased defense up on him. All right. Still can't get back. Waiting game now. All right, we can actually just A3 it. All right. Can't A3 it because he's immune to petrification. That's fine. Oh, he decreased defense himself. Now is the time. Oh, I'm missing increased defense. Oh, no, I can get on. But yeah, outcome. Hopefully his annoying block damage doesn't go up. Can we get a turn with Leonardo? Didn't do as much damage as I was hoping. Anyway, we'll just hopefully let it auto through the rest of the fight now and should get it done eventually at some stage. If they did rarity versions, rare only dungeons. Yeah, it'd be interesting. The question is, yeah. I'm not sure if they'd ever do it just because I don't know how much people enjoy like actual restricted content. If that makes sense. People typically don't enjoy like the hard restricted content because, you know, you're just forced into using specific champions, right? I'd prefer them to design bosses that favor champions. But yeah, it's a good idea. It'd be interesting to see it, you know, all come together in the end. What they would end up coming to. Tries to go at the A3. He's slowly going down. We flip back over. Hopefully we have the A3 up. We do. He's close. Close to going away. See if we can pop all those HP burns and everything. Ah, he's low. He's very low. I'm not going to have anything to deal with this block damage at the moment, though, unfortunately. We'll just let it auto out the rest of the way. 8 minutes. These purple areas take way too long. Ah, there comes his... Surely we have the strip. Yeah, Uncommon Spider was cool. I didn't end up doing it because I didn't have any Uncommon champions built to 6-star. And I didn't want to build anyone, if that makes sense. Attack boots, 6-star. None of the substats are any good. It's off a gear enhancement, so I'm going to leave rolling it. Not a bad Ogryn's attack. Prefer HP. All possible rerolls. But yeah, it was cool to see, you know, the brainstorming behind it all. We'll see what we can do for this level. Missing damage. We definitely aren't missing damage now. Maybe I'll bring Yuki Master in as a reviver. That could be a bit interesting. Our Volcanos Sirak and Glide. It's a very funny one. Building him. Issue is you can't build him in 9-piece Mercurial with the deflection, right? He would be a very interesting 9-piece Mercurial build. If you could put him in deflection. Maybe I just go all out damage on them, so then this is not going to go well, but... Maybe it could only go... Actually, I could bring Rector Draft. Yeah, just deflection. Maybe you would give him... Oh, no, because it's 9-piece, right? You'd probably want to go... reaction, maybe, on him? With the 3 accessories, reaction accessories. To give him a bit of survivability. Might be the way to go. Just to give him that opportunity to live a bit longer. But yeah, I am leaning towards him now. I wasn't. Now I am. So, block actives the Sifi here. We'll go again with A3. Unfortunately, the Duchess is out on the field, so they'll be taking less damage. Well, there goes our reviver. Should have just bought Rector Draft in the end. It's trying to be too tricky with it. Now I don't have anything to get rid of their block debuffs. Yeah. Yeah. I don't even think I have any Demon Spawn reaction accessories, so you're probably right on that front. Deflection. 9-piece deflection. 9-piece deflection glide? Yeah, alright. I don't even know what 9-piece deflection does, so I have to check off the top of my head in a second. I'll have a quick squiz. Let me have a look. Alright, so it gives him more survivability. Gives him more survivability then. Yeah, right. 9-piece deflection would be cool. Why they've capped that up like so high, I don't know. Making it so difficult for people to get. Oh, Yukimasa's back. What an outcome. Not what I was expecting to happen. Hopefully the A2 from Maris here does enough damage. Perfect. And we will take down the Mashold here. Lydia coming in clutch with her passive then, allowing us to get the Yukimasa back up. Cannot land the block actives to save ourselves at the moment. How's your account coming along, Glide? How's your account coming along? Any big upgrades recently? All right, here we go. Into Dark Kaol boss fight. Oh, this guy places block. I forgot about this freaking guy. Ah, yes. I suppose that is a very nice upgrade, isn't it? It's low-key an annoying faction unity. It's unfortunate that my Marius does way too much damage, so they don't read it. Other than that, not really. Yeah, no, I feel you. Time-consuming game. Well, if you've got stuff going on outside, right, I mean, it's whatever. It's whatever. No, sorry, guys, give me 2 seconds. All right, we are back. Sorry about that quick intermission. Had a very big sneezing fit come up. So, wanted to go cover that. Anyway, Mythical Book picked up. Very nice. Fortunately, whoever was bringing it up earlier, no Taras Marichka in this purple stage this time, which is always a great outcome. This team should be, I think, fine to do it. Arbiter's not built properly, but hopefully this purple area should be nice and smooth going. Fingers crossed. We will leave the turn meter boost for the moment. We'll go with the A1. Look for the Lydia A2, and then hopefully Marius should just nuke through everyone here when he gets a turn. Very nice. The Marius hits extremely hard. Another Duchess and Sifi level. They love making everyone's lives easy. And not time consuming whatsoever. But yeah, man. Completely fair. Not having enough time, I feel you. Sometimes this game just feels like it takes about 10 years of your life up, but it is good fun. It's good fun. Anyone got any suggestions for Chimera? Or anyone enjoy Chimera? Anyone don't enjoy Chimera? I feel like that's the clan boss that needs the most amount of work done to it at the moment. I'm not personally a big fan of Chimera. I'm not a big Chimera guy. Not a big Chimera guy at all. But I feel some people enjoy it. I find it just a bit repetitive, low-key. But, you know. Only so much you can do. Making me run 2 keys as well each week is a pain in the ass. Not a big Chimera guy, but yeah. Let me know what you guys think. It's reward tracking time. Shit, yeah. We'll have an interesting video as well coming out for everyone on the clan boss rewards at some stage. Yeah. Yeah. 100% cloud. Cloud? Yeah. 100%. The rewards are so bad. Especially the clash rewards. Complete waste of time, relatively. It's ridiculous how bad they are. Even, to be honest, even the normal rewards are bad as well. It's, yeah. It's an interesting game mode. Would you play it more if they buff the rewards? I still think the actual game mode itself has some issues. Great question, Janori. It's because I didn't set it up in time. So we've only got the YouTube stream. Yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't get around to setting it up. Which, of course, my apologies. 100% Antox. My issue is, right, my team, a lot of the teams for Chimera cannot be manualed. I mean, sorry, cannot be autoed. You have to have some manual thing because of the Viper form, right? So, like, for someone that, you know, relies on stopping, you know, not putting up buffs before the Viper, right? You can't use the quick battle feature anyway. Which I find, you know, very silly. So, I don't know how they would fix it. Because they can't add a quick battle and then 99% of, you know, people's teams just aren't going to work. My team is exceptionally low here. We'll see what we can do. Got the leech out. We'll put it on auto and see what happens. Alright, Lydia goes down. We might have to not A3. Or A2 on Marius, sorry. So yeah. Yeah, the issue is that is a lot of damage. Why Arix do so much damage? Why does she do so much damage? Is she done a heal a ridiculous amount? Oh my god. Crazy. Why does she do so much damage? That is ridiculous. I'm not happy with that. But yeah, they do need to add quick battles. They do need to add quick battles. But I also think that they need to if they add quick battles, they need to add, you know, options as well. You know, in terms of adding more settings in. Because you've got to be able to not put up buffs before the Viper form. Otherwise, lots of people's runs just aren't going to work properly. And my run's a manual run anyway, so any changes wouldn't impact me at all in the first place. Because it's a double reset team. What's up, Catch? How are you going, man? Nice to see you pop in, even though that sounds like a bro of pain. Rather than a bro of happiness, but maybe it is happiness. I'm interested to see. How are you going? How are you going? Hopefully you're traveling well. I got to put up the you've reminded me. I will put up the clan boss rewards tracker. Once this is done, I'll do it straight away. Thumbs up. I won't forget. What do I think about Toshiro? Toshiro is a good mythical, I would say. His first form, thumbs up, as I did earlier. First form is great, especially paired with Mikage. The issue is his second form, which is not good. Yeah, his second form's not good. I actually wouldn't be surprised if he got a buff. In all honest, Fried. His first form's good. His second form's very bad. So yeah. I could see him getting buffed at some stage, specifically second form, but yeah. Paired with Mikage, he's pretty good. Oh. No, you're good. You're good. I just woke up. Crazy. It's funny. Just woke up and it's 8:36 p.m. for me. 2 Lego books for you today. That is a very nice haul from Clan Boss. That's very nice. Yeah, I got a... I haven't opened mine yet. I'll open it after this. But I got a... Void Shard? No, not a Void Shard. Yesterday I got a Sacred and a Legendary book, which was a very nice outcome. Alright, let's try and not pass away to this Arix once again. Because that was... Oh, alright, great. Sick. Lockout. Gee. Well, this has gone well again. I'm having fun. Well, that's gone exceptionally badly. Marius must not have stacked up enough damage. I am from Australia, Cloud. So yeah, opposite side of the world to where I'm assuming 6:38 a.m. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Cloud, catch. But yeah, crazy the time difference, right? I'm 14 hours ahead. Which is very funny to think about. We'll bring Lydia. Who's not built? Arthur needs to be built. EU, right. So you're probably more in the middle. I would say, right? Actually, I've got no idea. EU. Let's go have a look at the time in France. Paris, what are we looking at? 12:39 p.m. So yeah, it's a bit more in the middle between 6:38 a.m. and 8:39 p.m. Yeah, time difference. I always find time differences so funny. Such a weird one. Yeah, 2 p.m. Yeah, in the middle. Again, it's just so weird how some people can just be, you know, other side, completely different times. But I appreciate everyone from tuning in. Everyone for tuning in across all the different time zones we have going. It's very nice to see everyone. Sorry, hopefully I'm getting this Grim Forest stuff done. If you guys want to see me do something else, give me a yell. If you want to see anything on the account as well. If you're curious in seeing any builds or anything, just give me a yell. Just getting the, you know, taking the opportunity while we got a little bit of not a ridiculous amount to do, just to smash through some of the Grim Forest more difficult levels. No, if I see anything that's got to do with freaking Volcanos. Yeah, great. Yeah, all right. I always forget what time. Yeah, I know. It's funny. Oh, Janori, that's crazy, man. I'm glad to see we have another Australian in the chat. Always nice to see. I would like to see myself pull Volcanos as well. There we go. Yeah, Nishak not doing anything with the block debuffs. That is a fair bit of damage. Yeah, I know. Very silly. Turn me to Phil here. Let me get the leech out. So we should get some healing now, which is good. See if we can spread the 2-turn enfeeble. Perfect. Marius liked a lot of turns then. I'm missing increased defense, so we'll put that up. Try and slam once again. Let's steal the increased accuracy and the block buffs. Block actives as well, and the Marius shut him down. Very nice. Block debuffs is up, so not going to be ridiculous in trying to do anything. Oh, there we go. All right, now they're all wiped. Now we just got to keep up our block buffs, and the Nishak's just not going to be able to do anything. Yeah. Oh, you just pull it. You're gonna pull the Void Shard, Zerial, just straight off the no 2x. Congrats on getting it done, though. should be done on auto now. But yeah, congrats on getting it done. No 2x though, just going straight in and pulling that. I mean, I respect it. It's funny, Marish's A1 does more damage than his A2. Which is always a funny time to see. There we go. Mythical one. So now... 30. Speed, accuracy, ignore defense, crit damage. Go with that. Do a bit more damage. Question is, I think this is possible. So I'll give this one more attempt. 2x is a lie. I pulled 8 seconds and got all epics. I mean, 2x on Sacred Shards is the worst. Is the worst 2x. So you're always going to get stitched up on the 2x on Sacreds. The odds just don't get improved that much. Plus, you're only getting the boost on the legendaries. Not the, there's no epics you can get a boosted rate to. So it's typically the worst value, I would say. Yeah, Godseeker would be... I can't disagree with you there. I'm still yet to pull a Godseeker. So, not that I really need one at this stage, but it would always be nice to have a Godseeker. So yeah, hopefully you get lucky then, man. I've still got to make up my mind on the Volcanos or the Teox. Ah, now that is a very good Void Mercy pull. Hecaton. Yeah, Hecaton's a very nice pull, man. Congrats. I find him very unfun to run against in Live Arena, so hopefully you're making everyone's lives miserable by using him. If I could start with any two champs paired together, who would it be? Like, any two champions in the game? Or we'd like, can I pick two mythicals? Can I pick, is it just legendaries? What's the criteria here, Fried? Last time I got from Sacreds was Nogdor, who is so underrated. I mean, yeah, I feel most champions are decent when your account, depending on how progressive your account is, right? Because they'll be doing something. But, yeah. But, like, if I pulled a Nogdar, he's just not getting built on my account. My second Void Lego, yeah, that's a nice Void Lego. Second one pulled. So you've pulled 2 in total then, Cloud? I'm assuming. Yeah, 2 mythicals. If I could start with 2 mythicals, what mythical plus a Lego? This is not going well once again. Mythical, right? So I think I've got 3 options for the mythical. I'm thinking Theodosia, I'm thinking Galathea, or I'm thinking the new one. And Theodosia, Galathea, support. Mikage Ninja's not bad. But yeah, I would probably go... Second was, yeah, Valkonen. Titus Wixwell. I mean, yeah, that does set you up pretty nicely. Titus Wixwell. Alright, this fight is just not going well. Mikage Ninja's a good team. They always work well together. This is horrific. We'll not reset the team. Titus Wixwell, yeah. Good shout, will give you great clan boss damage. Potentially this team might do it. Block buffs will be nice. Man. Let's have a look. Titus Wixwell. I think I'd go Galathea or Theodosia. Sabriel's a ridiculous champion, but just a PvP, so it wouldn't help you for PvE. Am I going Galathea or am I going Theodosia? Yeah. The rates just aren't it. Perfect Veil. Block debuffs. Nah. I'm going... I'd say 2x Taragi, top tier starter champ. I'd go Theodosia. And for the Void champion, I would probably go a damage dealer. And I'd probably go Solinar. Because... Who loves a machine gun A1? What team did I use for phase 3 of the coalition? Hello, Robert. I'll show you. This is my team for stage 3. Obviously, the Ashnar is not very, should I say, friendly? But it's a damage dealers here, the Croquette and the Packmaster. And they got Xenomorph, Arbiter, and then, yeah, I have Ashnar in. But I've got to redo this team, I think. Some other options. I was having a look at other people in my clan for what they used. Yeah, I know. Taragi the Frog. For those who don't know, Taragi the Frog was my starter champion all the way back in the day. Packmaster, Shike, Pelops, Palace. Alright, sorry guys, give me 2 seconds once again. All right. Sorry, guys. I've been feeling a bit under the weather the past couple of days. So, keep getting the sneezes and the coughs. So, you know, just got to go deal with that. Is what it is. Anyway, what I was talking about, stage 3, yeah. Like, Palace is carrying this team as the reviver, but I could potentially do something similar to this team. This is using a Vial Lydia. Hopefully this is giving you some options as to what you can use, Robert. Again, common theme here will be Packmaster and Crocat doing a majority of the damage. Yeah, most people, well, that's the same team I already clicked on, but yeah, most people would have something similar to that. So yeah, maybe I would look at something, bring Pelops as an interesting option. Lydia, and I'll probably have to bring in a reviver. Mavero could come in. Maybe I'd look at building a team like this. The good thing is Pelops you can use without having him booked. Increase attack, Magma Shield. You'd like the cooldown, but I mean, decrease attack is pretty good champ. HP burn, petrification. I'm excited to build Mavera, actually, off topic. She looks exceptionally fun to use, so excited to get her cooking in a team at some stage. But yeah, all right, what was I doing? Trying to defeat this other final purple level on the Grim Forest, I believe, is what I was up to, which is what I love spending my time doing. We'll see how it goes. I'm just going to leave this on auto, and hopefully we can tick through it at the moment. But yeah, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, don't forget to go like the video, subscribe. But yeah, very much appreciate any support you give. I've got some good videos coming out. I hope you guys will enjoy them. But yeah, so please support the channel. Any support is very much appreciated. There's the selfless plug at some stage during the video. Selfless plug. Actually, interesting question for anyone that's still chilling around. Do you guys play any other games apart from Raid? I think that's the main question. I like to see what people say back. Any other games apart from Raid? Let me know. Curious to see if any people play other games, because this game takes up a ridiculous amount of time, so we'll see what people have to do. League of Legends, you see, League's an interesting one. I've never played it. I downloaded it and then couldn't bring myself to boot it up, so I never ended up playing it. But yeah, well, actually that's the end of the story. But do you enjoy it? I'm assuming you do, right? Ain't got no time for that, yeah. Disc golf. Is that a game or is that like actual golf with a disc? This is the question I have, Catch. And I don't know. I don't know what you're don't know what you're referring to with it. Oh, disc golf, like frisbee golf? Is that what you mean by disc golf? Play it for like 11 years, yeah. Fair enough, man. Some games you just play for a long time. Arc Ascended. I've never played Arc, but it looks very cool. It's the clench. Please don't. It's alright. I kept a counter attack. Reset. We'll try and remove the Ancora here. Yeah, real life golf with a disc. Yeah. I got there in the end. The HP equalization. Annoying. Alright. Whatever. We're not doing this anymore. Oh, Ancora doesn't have gear on. Missing boots. Arc Ascended. Yeah, I've never played an Arc game, but they look pretty cool. They look pretty cool. His chestplate isn't even ascended on the Ancora. This is such an annoying level. Not frisbee with a disc. Alright. Let me have a look at this. So what's the difference between a disc and a frisbee? That's my follow-up question. We're gonna reset that until I get a better group of people to fight that with. But yeah, enlighten me. What's the difference between frisbee and disc? Because I might be sounding like a hater here, but they look quite similar. They look quite similar. Let me launch up the optimizer as well. Let me launch up the optimizer while this launches up. Not frisbee. Disc golf versus frisbee. Let's have a look. It's smaller? Looks a lot smaller, I think. Looks a lot flatter too. Looks a lot harder. Should probably share my screen so you guys can see what I was looking at. But yeah, disc golf. I've just I can't say I've dabbled in disc golf before. I've just usually 500 feet or more. Yeah, not bad. I've got no idea what that is in meters. Can we get a conversion? I've got no idea what 500 feet is in meters. 150 meters? Was it more or less? I've got no idea. Showing a lack of knowledge here about my conversions. But yeah. No, I haven't dabbled in disc golf. I've only ever played normal golf. Which is fun, but a very frustrating experience. A very frustrating experience, I feel. Alright. Alright. So we'll keep ticking through some of these tag team arena battles, guys. And then, once we're done this, around 150. So my guesstimation was correct. What a time to be alive. Not bad then. Not bad. Yeah. From 150 meters is very far. That is very far. Much further than I can throw a frisbee. But then again, maybe I haven't thrown with a disc, so maybe I could throw it 150 meters. I play CS. I have played CS. Do I play it that often? No. I play more Valorant than I would CS. But yes, I do play CS. CS is more of a chill game. Disc golf is very, but cheaper though. One of the fastest growing sports. Yeah, it looks cool, man. I can't disagree with you on that. Looks very cool. Updated, I am leaning towards Volcanos. I think. I made a poll earlier on my YouTube posts. But yeah, Cloud. I play Valorant, some Rocket League, some CS. It's probably the main games I play in my spare time. Bit of Minecraft as well. Always important to play Minecraft. Yeah, fair enough, man. 26 votes on the poll I did earlier on my YouTube channel. We got 54% for Teox, 12% for Volcanos, and 35% for Don't Pull. Yeah, I'll agree with that, Glide Champ. Top 3 Oz. Don't play shooters, my aim is cheeks, yeah. Well, yeah. Oh, and I play a lot of Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Play a lot of Siege as well. Yeah. I know, sometimes your aim's there and sometimes it just isn't. And, you know, it's life. But yeah, I've never really played any MOBAs. I played, is it Deadlock? No, that's the character. That's the character from Valorant. Hang on. There's a game I played. It might be Deadlock. No, I did play Deadlock. Yeah, like the first-person MOBA type game. Third-person, first-person MOBA. Top 3 Oz is very impressive, Janori, for Brawl Stars. I have played a bit of Brawl Stars in my spare time. Good game. Good game. This is the wrong spot. All right, let's go to Curse City. But yeah, man, I feel you. My aim is just okay sometimes and then completely horrendous other times. It happens. Yeah, damn. All right. Teox or Volcanos? I'm on to RPGs. Currently playing through Pragmata. RPGs. Yeah, role-playing games are good fun. Again, I feel like I'd play more single-player games if I had more time. AK wasn't playing this all the time. I play some single-player strategy games. Played a bit of Civilization. Played a bit of Total War. Played a bit of the other game as well, which I forgot the name of. Oh, and I play a lot of sim racing games as well. I have a nice little sim racing setup. All right, what am I doing? We're currently clearing through Curse City. Whilst we do that, I'm going to try and slightly rebuild my Chimera team. More specifically, some of the Chimera statistics. Sorry, just their stats. So not the team itself. But I'll just try and improve on some of the stats in it. Because I think we need to increase the resistance. And no, not Stronghold. Age of Empires. Age of Empires. Age of Empires was the name I was looking for. Played some Age of Empires. Played some... What's the other game? There's another game I have played, which I've forgotten the name of once again. Dungeon Defenders. Yeah, Janori, I am. I am, actually. Yeah, I get all my practice on my sim racing setup. So give me 2 seconds, guys. Yeah, Age of Empires is great. I have 4. Again, it's kind of a game. It's an interesting game, right? Because it's because it's live. Yeah, it's not turn-based. You have to actively be playing it. So I can't have anything else going on, or not be doing anything else whilst I'm playing it, which is fine. I don't think Tholan's got gear on, but yeah. All right. Let me know if you guys would rather watch the clearing some Curse City levels here, or if you guys would rather watch me kind of not rebuilding but re-gearing my Titus team for Chimera in the Hell Hades optimizer. Let me know what you guys would prefer to watch, and I will flip the screen over to whatever interest you guys want. We are not going to clear this because 5-star will keep. This is not going to be bothered. How are we looking? I think we're basically, yeah. Is it just Amius then to clear after this as well? Do I have to use Dragstar? It's looking like, do I have any block revives in here? Lydia's a nice cheat code for the block revive. We'll see if I do. No. Looks like Dragstar will be being put in this team. Increase accuracy here. We will probably go something like this. We'll see what accuracy we can get on the Dragstar. All right, I'll re-gear. I'll re-gear, guys. Give me 2 seconds to chuck on the Dragstar build. And I'll roll this and hopefully it hits accuracy. And then I'll flip it over so you guys can see what I'm doing. I need as much accuracy as I can get. Hence, we are probably going to look at Fabian's gear. 290 accuracy is not a lot. Accuracy plus 80. We'll see if we can hit it. All right. The aim is to get this on auto. Freaking, actually, this guy's going to be a pain in the ass as well. Masu did have enough accuracy. All right. I will flip it over. Let me just sort out this first little bit here. There we go. Let's see if we can get the... Oh, there we go. All right. Got that HP burn to land, which is great. No increased defense. We'll reset. We'll extend that. And I think we should be in an okay spot now. All right. Anyway, let me get this up for you guys to have a look at. Here you go. Here is the optimizer. This is the team. We will be optimizing Yumiko. It's a double reset team. Yumiko, Lamasu, Titus, Wixwell, Lydia is the team. So in terms of how we're looking, I'm actually going to reset the stats on everyone before we go in. And we will go from there. All right. Team settings. We're going to use the remote optimizer to start with. It will go faster. Lamasu needs to be built the second quickest. Yeah, second quickest. Doesn't want to be built the fastest. In terms of speed, what are we looking at? Maybe 290 speed? I think 290 speed should probably be fine for the moment. Lamasu doesn't need accuracy. Her build will be easier without the accuracy on. So I could build her with accuracy just for the first like rotation, but ideally I don't think so. So she wants 550 resistance, 290 speed, sets. We don't need sets for her, and we'll include unlocked champions. And that's basically it for the Lamasu build. Yumiko is going to be running slower at around 200 speed, because she is going to be constantly being reset by Lamasu, so she can be run a lot slower. And we'll also build her around 550 resistance, but she's going to be using a shield set. So then that, and then of course we're going to include unlocked. That will be the Yumiko build. Titus is an interesting build. 210 speed, I think we'll run the Titus at. He needs resistance. This entire team basically needs 550 resistance. Minimum. Because I cannot lose the shield. Cool thing about Titus is he doesn't need crit rate though for this team. And then we just want to look for as much damage on his A2 as possible. Other than that, include unlocked. Bang. Wixwell is another one who is going to be survival. Wixwell needs to be the fastest, so around... We'll go through a 5 speed, I think, on the Wixwell. 550 resistance once again. sets. Wixwell doesn't need a set, but important to note, the optimizer doesn't take into account people's what is they called, relics, and Wixwell has the Volcardiac Heart. So if we hop back over to the actual thing, I can show you guys what I mean. Crit damage I will keep. Speed I will keep for rolling up. And this is being sold. This is being sold. All right, so now I believe it's just the Amius fight. Maybe I'll see if I can full auto this fight. That would be interesting. Actually, I might be able to full auto it with my Embers. So we'll test that out in the background. What else was I going to say? Wixwell has the Volcardiac Heart on him. So he's got 62 resistance, right? Which means I can drop his required resistance in the optimizer by 62. You know, so instead of being at 550, it can be at 490. And it would achieve the same level. Checking the relics on everyone else. Lydia, Molten Death build, so she's got plus accuracy. We got plus accuracy, not building her with accuracy. Yumiko's in the Talon to stop her from being the target for the ram. And then Titus is in a... Where is he? Oh, he's up the top. Titus is in a Scroll of the Unseen. Anyway, all right, so I'll flip that back across now. What we are going to try to do is we're going to run this Amius fight in the background whilst I do this. And yeah, feel free to ask as well if you have any questions as well about the optimizer. I forget which way I'm meant to do this. If I need to flip him over first. And I'll flip him over first and we'll see if I can remember how to do it. A specific way. So now he gets flipped over. I'm pretty sure this is the way you're meant to do it. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, all right, let me get back to building the team. We'll flip this back over in a second and we'll see if it actually has worked as intended. Anyway, let me chuck the main back on. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions. So we can drop the resistance on Wixwell. That is the Wixwell build done. Include unlocked artifacts. Include unlocked champions. And then now Lydia is probably the most gear intensive build because we need accuracy as well as resistance on her. So yeah, she can be quite a difficult one to build, but of course we can, because she's got the main stat accuracy relic, we can drop her accuracy to 375 or so. And then of course we're going to include artifacts on unlock champions. And then we're going to optimize this. So when I go, I think we're going to go this order of the champions and we will see. So now this is going to optimize and we can see it queuing up the top here. Processing. Hopefully, it can bring out some nice builds for us anyway. So we'll come back and have a look at that in a second. In the meantime, see what our boy is doing up here. He should get flipped over in a second here. The destroyed max HP is at work. See if he can do enough damage to actually make this fight doable. He needs to do around 20% of Amius's HP. As a revive on death, health swap. He's got to be able to do around 20%, otherwise he's going to heal up. Alright, extra turn. Oh, he's doing enough damage. Alright, we should get there in the end. Should get there in the end. So this fight might take a second, but I'm confident it's gonna get there. Eventually. Fingers crossed. In the meantime, I will... Optimizer looks like it's doing some funky stuff at the moment. So it appears not to want to load, which is always a fun time. So we'll cancel that. If it wants to cancel, which apparently it doesn't. So you guys, the optimizer is great when it works. It doesn't work, it can be a very annoying pain. Can we even cancel? Issues with the optimizer. Happens all the time. I might have to just relaunch it and see what I can do. Sorry, guys. 2 seconds again. All right. Sorry. I am going to relaunch the optimizer because obviously it is being a pain in the ass. But any questions so far with how it all works? It's not, once you get used to it, it's not, you know, ridiculously difficult to use. But yeah. Also, this is another good reason why you should pick up Embreeze if possible. As he currently solos Amius, which is always nice. And the good news is, as long as he hits Amius with his A1 in this form, doesn't matter. So I will make sure, I'll keep an eye on it to if I have to take over manual control at some stage. Here comes the heal. But yeah, we're out damaging it, which is what you want to see. Team optimizer. Let's see if this wants to work at all whilst this Amius fight still goes on. It's annoying if it doesn't want to work because I was hoping to be able to. All right. The optimizer, yeah, weeks away from getting fragments. I think I'm nearly halfway there. Yeah, this I'll show you the build in a second for how this is working. But yeah, it's good he's able to do stuff like this. It didn't work for me on hard, but obviously he's got enough stats to make it work on normal. But yeah, a great PvP champion as well. He suffers a little bit with Mercurial. Just because he doesn't have those multi-hits. And it's a bit annoying because his Necrosis stack, if you hit someone under total guard, his Necrosis stack doesn't the Necrosis stack doesn't appear. So you don't get the second hit, which I find very annoying. So you can't break it and then get the second hit because they're not under Necrosis, I believe, when he attacks, which is a small annoyance with him, but you know. It's all right. But yeah, good champion. I'm still trying to sort out the optimizer because it's deciding it wants to work. Not all, but let me have a look. Yeah, optimizer's not in a good place at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. Let me try just a normal optimization and see if this one works. But in the meantime, all right. So I'll give you guys an update here on the optimizer. I have changed it to just being optimizing off my computer. So it's going to unfortunately take a lot longer because it's running off my computer rather than off the internet. I don't know. They have computers that can run the optimization a lot quicker. Tokens. So this is optimizing. So we'll hop back into this in a second. All right. Oh, I have not helped myself out here. Needed to A1 there. It's all right though. So yeah, I'll make sure I'll flick back over the screen once this optimization is done, but it might take a second. Is he your... How are you looking on your Marius mission, Zuriel? Alright, let's see how much damage he does. A lot. I don't think we procced Helm Smasher then, annoyingly. A1. A1 again. Yeah, he's like doing double the damage when Helm Smasher procs. Which is crazy. Alright, I'm just gonna A1. A1. We're gonna get a heal. It's alright. We'll manual this end bit just to wrap it up, hopefully. A1 him down. Flip over. It's just a flip me. It's cool. Health swap. And we'll see. Hopefully we hit the Helm Smasher proc. A1. A1. Annoying revive on death. We're gonna heal up. Unfortunately. We're gonna be in the wrong form. Annoyingly. So I don't think we're gonna be able to. He's gonna be very, very low. But he's gonna get a bit of a heal. Hopefully we should be able to get him next time around when he flips back into his other form once again. Alright, perfect. I'm gonna go heal. I'm gonna go with the big slam, which hopefully doesn't kill him. Perfect. And now we're just gonna A1 him to death. The reflect damage. Reflect damage murked him then. Alright. That's fine. I'll leave him in this form. That is so annoying. Reflect damage can do. At the Ice Golem hard mission, but I haven't bothered to do it. On the Razin missions for Romantic, but once they're done, the next 10 are like auto completes. Yeah. I would prioritize Marius any day of the week, man. Over Romantu. For example, I got my Marius at like January or something, and I'm still slowly progressing through my Romantu missions. I'm nearly at the end, but it takes a lot longer. Alright. We'll see if we can avoid having a repeat of the reflect damage, eliminating him. Can this guy, like, freaking pass away already? So annoying. Now he keeps healing first. But yeah. 100% I'd prioritize your Marius missions if you already aren't. Alright. He's healing. We should be fine to hopefully finish him off this time. Fingers crossed. We don't get in another sticky situation here. A1. Thank God. And there we go. Block revive. 10 minutes. Full auto for probably 8 of it. And yeah, there we go. Picking up some rewards from normal. Any of the rewards good? No. No is the answer. None of these rewards are particularly. Like the banners and stuff are helpful. But like 5-star gear is just sad. 5-star like speed boots. Yeah. That's fair. Ice Golem hard is also a pain to like do. So it's very specific. Like my team is just this. Very accessible, of course. Very accessible team for Ice Golem hard. But yeah, that was the team I had for it. Actually, to be fair, the actual, well, yeah, I suppose the Newt. I used to run it with a, instead of the Marius, I had it's the AoE champion, whose name I've forgotten. Who did I used to use? I used to use a Husk instead of a Marius. And that got the job done. And you could use just any champion that does the cooldown reset. Well, the main champion you need is Man-Eater for the speed farm teams. Which ones do you have? You have 2 of the champions. One of them's a mythical. So I'm saying you have Man-Eater and Newt, or you have Man-Eater and Yumiko. Hopefully you have a Man-Eater and a Newt. Fingers crossed, man. You have a Man-Eater and Newt. Hello, everyone that's come in to join the stream. Hopefully you're all having a good day. It's a pleasure to see everyone popping in, as always. We just did the Amius normal fight. Well, I say we just did it. The computer did most of it. We left it on manual, on auto, whilst Embry soloed it. If anyone's curious, here is the stats for the Embrys that just soloed it. This is for normal. This is in his base form, in his alternate form, a bit more HP, a bit more crit damage. So yeah. Overall, not a ridiculously difficult build, but you know, I'm still very fleshed out build. Plus 15 wand with some mythical. So you have the Newt. I'm assuming you have the Man-Eater. You could definitely build a team then. You can definitely build a team to get it done. But yeah, Newt's I think that, what's the word, a stud? Is that the word that people like to use? Yeah, Newt's a great champion. Can I do any more of these levels on normal is the question. I don't think so. Oh, sorry, on hard. I don't think I have the awakening levels for any of these. That one's not getting done. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be progressing through many more of these levels. Tournament position has changed, interestingly enough. Hi, Winter. Thank you very much for the sub, man. Hopefully you're having a great day. Very much appreciate it. Yeah. I have got... So... Hello, Maro. Good to see you again, too. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah. These are the... So, 6 stars we have on the account. These are all the 6 stars. Crazy to think I have 77 6 stars now. But yeah, we got some good champions. Obviously, the Ashnar was pulled. Very lucky. Oh, the rest of these... So, all of these top row champions were all earned in guaranteed ways, which is funny enough. Wixwell was pulled. Very lucky to get that. One Newt was pulled. Yeah. So, we've had some good luck. We've had some good luck. And yeah, I've probably played the game a bit much. But yeah, how you played the game, Winter? And yeah, hello, Mario. Hopefully you're going well, man. How have you been? Thank you, Winter. Thank you. Very much appreciate it. All right, I think Team Deck. Is there anyone we want to put in? Honestly, there's no point really about this because it's ridiculously easy. So I could probably just put in whoever, and it would be a bit of a walk in the park. We'll take out one of the cold hearts and put him back for sake of. Are the 2 Newts in here? Should probably put the other Newt in if he's not. Yeah, Winter, I am from Oz. I am Australian. You also? I'm assuming the accent caught your attention. Yeah, nice. Nice. Mavara looks really good. Mavara looks very good. I also did it. I'm very excited to build her out. Very excited to build her out. At some stage. Unfortunately, I probably won't end up building her out until Personal Rewards CvC. Which is what? 2 weeks away? So I've got a little bit of time to wait. But very excited. She looks like such a good champion. A lot of help everywhere. It's really funny though. I picked up Blind Seer from Avoid Shard. I then picked up Noldua and now I got my Reviver. So I have all 3 legendary revivers. Which is a bit overkill. Probably don't need all 3 of them. But yeah. Picked up 2 Void legendaries from the Dark Elves and both of them are very mid. You're an Aussie. Is it true babies there are being baptized by making them surf? Yes? Yeah, they are. Yeah, I've been playing since 2019, currently at 176 in this LA season. Well, congratulations, man. That's very impressive. I was just saying, this is the first season I managed to get the none from Asia Philippines to be exact. Well, it's nice to have you join in the stream. I was gonna say congratulations on getting to 176 in the season. This is the first season I got to the seasonal rewards. Just in time, I got it done earlier. I'll have a video coming out showcasing it. But yeah, we'll see. 176. I should be able to see. I'm assuming it shows the top 500. So if I scroll enough, 176. You know, what do you know? Winter Sushi is sitting here. Not bad, man. I like the portrait. Yeah. I got 9 in a row. I got so close to getting this. I wish they gave us an extra Thisbe like they did for Pelops because she looks so good for Hydra. I know. Why they don't offer like 500 fragments and then they should offer more events. You know, at the moment you can only miss 50, right? They should just offer more events, offer people like 600 fragments, you know, of the epics. And then you can, it gives people more flexibility. But there you go. 841 games is a lot. I thought I'd played a lot at 389, but yeah. Hopefully you get some good from the. Hopefully you get some the primal shard. I was Oh, Jabba. I was playing, right? I put this in the general before. Jabberwocky is one of the goats of our sisters' clans. Just putting it out there. But I was playing before, and I was like, this guy. I was like, I swear I'd seen him before. And then I went and checked the leaderboard. And where was he? He's at 72,000, 74, and he was sitting 13th on the all-time leaderboard. And I was like, well, that's just great matchmaking, isn't it? Anyway, we lost very... who do you think is your most precious champion? Like, precious, definitely my Marius, man. Definitely my Marius. I would be so sad. Marius and Fabian, I would be so sad if I lost them. I still think Marius is probably my #1 keep on the account, followed by Fabian. I would then say Bayek. Love my Bayek. Who is the best legendary to pair with Theodosia? It completely depends what you're trying to do. So if you're trying to play PvE, PvP, it would change, right? But, if you're trying to pair damage dealers, lots of good options. And plus, the Theodosia you can kind of slot into any team. And, you'll do fine. So she's pretty strong overall. Yeah. Yeah, I was cooked, Jabba. There was not much I could do. Like, it wasn't nice. Like, this freaking... wasn't a good experience. I can't even remember who I banned. Mavara is good. Yeah. Jeez. Cold Heart isn't stuck on Fire Night hard one mission. Cold Heart isn't cutting it anymore. 2 Cold Hearts. Yeah. Yeah, the turn not being able to turn meter drop is very annoying. Tommy boy. Fucking yeah. I know, yeah. Concerns me that I left all on reflection. Concerns me that I left all of those in. You're not even banned, actually. I think I put it in the general. I banned the 6-star bike. Anyway. Yeah, if you have someone with freeze, I would slot them in just so you can get a bit of turn meter drop, but Cold Hearts can. Yeah, Marison, no. Ban the bike. Yeah. Maris was a big goal for me on my account. Anyway, I have finished. The optimizer team has finally finished optimizing after taking about 10 million years and a loss of my sanity. We can have a look. The only time I spent in this game was when they first introduced Battle Flash for Boston. I got that avatar from the past. Yeah. No, it's a nice looking avatar. All right. Good news is we have builds for everyone, which kind of says to me I could probably up the stats on these builds. Which says to me 42k. Jabba, what do we think? Is my Titus going to survive with 42k HP? What's the build? The build is just, yeah, not an ignore defense set. 378 crit damage, 365 res. Yeah, any freeze champion will be good. You can still do it without having a freeze champion. If you can drop the shield, put up decrease attack, you should be okay, especially on the lower levels. Or potentially, put up someone with a shield on your team as well. If you keep able to drop your shield, you might be okay. If you build like an ally protect champion, reflect damage, that type of stuff. Reflect damage. Yeah, reflect damage is a good option. I use Snick Track as a legendary. Might not have him, but he was someone I used when I was trying to clear it up to drop down his shield. It's a good option. But yeah, anyone that brings like a reflect damage, ally protect. He's 213. Yeah, he is 1 speed faster. Titus faster than Yumiko. Yeah, at the moment. Is my Yumiko meant to be faster than a Titus? I could probably pump up his stats as well. Alright, who's actually the 138, 100 on Lydia? What are we looking at? 92, she's got the Talon, so that's fine. And you're 140. Yeah, any reflect damage champion. Alright, let me hop back over to this quickly. See if you have any options. Okay, I would have on my account. Buffs. Where is reflect damage? Reflect damage here, a single Wozgar puts up a reflect damage and it's a single person counterattack, but he puts up a shield reflect damage on a 3-turn. AoE. Taragi. Just puts it up on himself, I believe. But yeah, Sneak Track was the one I used. He puts Ally Protect reflect damage. But yeah, you can use other champions. You know, you can use like a Skull Crusher or something. You got plenty of options with just depending on how you want to approach it and everything. Anyway, let's finish tracking off some of these. I might fill around a couple more with those, a little bit more of those Chimera builds. Try and get a little bit more HP on the Titus. To make sure he survives. But yeah, plenty of options. Jabba, if you are still around. I was thinking, you know how I was like so keen on Teox this morning or earlier. I've been leaning towards Volcanos. Volcanos and 6-piece deflection? Potentially. Could be very interesting for trying to deal with a bunch of Mercurial. Yumiko faster than Weak Slammer Yumiko faster than Lydia? I didn't build her that quick, just on the basis that she's always going to be getting turn me as a boosted by Lamassu. I feel... I'm like... Now I'm just excited. I feel like... I don't think I have any deflection. I'm pretty sure I've only ever crafted Swift Parry. But... yeah. I'm still undecided. Still undecided about what I want to do. That's really crafting. Got the 100. Yeah, I don't think I own any deflection. I can craft 12. See if I have any. I have a little bit of deflection, but not a lot. And apparently it's all damage sets. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, they're all damage sets. I don't even know how you want to build. Probably good damage. Yeah, I mean, I can probably bump up all their stats a little bit. Let me bring it up. While I have an investigation. Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah. I just haven't. You get so little of these core hammers. Have to craft it all up. Yeah. What do you think, Winter Sushi? I'm close to my Ancient Mercy, so I'm gonna pull until I hit a legendary. And I'm debating Volcanos or Teox. So let me know. Most people on my YouTube, actually, you've gone... yeah, Volcanos is definitely better for Arena, but I had 54% on... My poll surprisingly had 26 votes on like my YouTube post section. 54% said Teox, 12% Volcanos, and 35% don't pull. So, yeah. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see. What was I doing? I was checking this team again. We're gonna run this in the background quickly. And we are gonna bring this back up again. Hey, Masty, how are you going, man? Thank you very much for popping in to say hello. Hopefully you're going well. All right, Wixwell. Yeah, well, I was trying to craft Swift Parry for Carnage when I eventually get him. But yeah, I'm good, thank you. Yeah, I was trying to craft Swift Parry for Carnage when I eventually get him. But I didn't put it in Lydia's speed. I don't even know what speed. Yeah, it's ridiculous. 50 Magisteel is crazy, but it's also the core hammers. I never have any core hammers. I'm always lacking on it. Right, well, we'll see what this spits out. It's absolutely ridiculous the amount of core hammers it costs. Not good value. Also, it's ridiculous I can't do background battles for this. Why do I have to watch it? I can't even be bothered. I will do this. I'll do the Doom Tower another. Not at the moment. A waste of everyone's time, me just walking my way through the Doom Tower. Thank you. Well, yeah, I appreciate you coming in to say hi, man. It's always nice to see some new people. Yeah, it is going nice. It's going nice. For some reason, I even use charms. It's always a rare piece, yeah. Yeah, that's always the way it is, isn't it? How long have I been playing the game? I picked it up a year and 4 months ago or so. It was December 2024, the day before Christmas, is when I downloaded the game. So, year and a bit. I'm still so broke on core hammers. I mean, I never get enough. It's ridiculous. It's like they don't want you to, you know, have any of the actual crafting materials for any of it. It is crazy. I don't know why they, one, make it so expensive, and two. And then the accessories only being available from Platinum. Like, great. Like, is it top 500 people can get it? I don't want to deal with a Maria. Let's go grab the bag over here. Yeah, I mean, I can, if you want, man. I can show you some of the champions in a second if that's something you'd be interested in. Have you got I can kind of break it down from pulled and then, you know, obtained. This guy is too quick for me. Have you got a mythical relic yet? I'm about to give up on that front after 30 plus attempts. I have one mythical relic. And that is a Volcardiac heart. I have a Volcardiac heart. I grabbed the Volcardiac heart. I think I've done 9 or 8 crafts. So I got the heart from a Grim Forest one. I've got 2 to do though, which I haven't done yet. I've got the live arena and this rotation in Grim Forest. Accessories only for platinum is just icing on the disrespect cake. Yeah. It's 100%. Like, yeah. I mean, I get it, but like, you got no one's ever 500 people. It's just I feel it's a bit over the top, but no, we're good now. Yeah. Well, and only offering 3. What? So you get. It's once a week. You get 3 accessories. So what? You get 156 a year. And there's what, 16 factions or something. A high chance you're never gonna be yeah, especially, yeah, 100. You'll get double ups. It's so rare that you will actually get something useful as well. You could go the entire year without. There you go. Trigger the thing. I'll bring it up in a second. I'll bring it up in a second then, Musty. You can critique if you want. Yeah, it is actually diabolical. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I've never bothered to try and push plat, personally. I think the reset, I'm not sure what time the reset is, but I think it's a bit annoying for me. What am I looking? Roster, box. Here we go. 6-star champions. Oh, voila. Kind of blocking a bit. These are all the 6 stars. I should change it from faction. Yeah, it should be alliances. It should be alliances. I'll mix between the 2 sets. Yeah, Volcanos in 9-piece deflection, Jabba, would be amazing because then you're... Yeah, reset time is 4 AM. Yeah, reset time is a pain. Reset time for Plat Arena is a pain. But hear me out. Hear me out. Volcanos in 9-piece deflection. Because obviously, if you want to run the 6-piece, you can't run Stone Skin or something. But you're getting... You're getting the decreasing ignore defense. So you're building in some survivability. Mix between the 2 sets, yeah. It should definitely make it for alliances. Make it much easier to clan. Sad note, but sad times for my clan. The one guy who just carried us in clan boss with a Wixwell team just left. Oh yeah, that's pretty sad. That's sad. Well, hopefully you guys can get it. Oh yeah, sorry. Roster. Thank you, man. Thanks, man. I was saying, funnily enough, Bruiser pulled the Ashnar and one of the newts for me in a Primal Shard video. Thanks, Janori, for the promotion. So these 2 are pulled, and then when I was pulling for Bayek for the champion chase, I ended up pulling a second newt and a Wixwell. No one said hot tub stream at 1,000. The only condition for a hot tub stream is if I do it with Papa Drock in person. But yeah. So pulled was the Ashnar on the top row. The rest of these were obtained. Yumiko was a very lucky pull. I've pulled 3 Void Legos, 1 Yumiko, and then the rest were a Blind Seer and a Tremerius, the 2 Dark Elf ones. Grand Oak Podrick pulled, so very lucky to get him. Yeah, the one condition, this has been going on for, no, not at 1,000, Janori. The one condition for a hot tub stream is, one condition for a hot tub stream is big Papa Drock in person is when I do the hot tub stream. Yeah, Ashnar's great. I don't use him as much as I used to. I used to use him a lot, but he's, you know, I should probably rebuild him. He's in a hybrid build from when I used to use him a lot. He's like 318 speed, but he's still crit capped. I should probably just put him in a damage build. Or just keep him as a turn meter booster instead of trying to have him in a hybrid build these days. He just doesn't need to be in a hybrid build. But yeah, roster's alright. I got to build Maria and I got to build Mavera. Next PR CvC are the 2 I'm going to look to do. But yeah. Also, this is biggest pain. So I have a Mikage here. However, you'll notice that I can still summon the Mikage from the portal, which I haven't done yet. I got the champions, but... free to play. Free to play. So I've not spent... I used to be in the unofficial content. I used to be part of Apaya for 3 or so months. So during that time, I got like the content creator bonuses for 3 months. So I played for what? 1 year and 4 months. So I had it for 3 months for Jan, Feb, and March this year, which is just some shards and some silver and some gems. Yeah, it's useful. It's useful. I would have preferred a Star Sage Galathea or a Theodosia though, you know? Or someone new. I would have even taken, yeah. Yeah. A Dupe Mikage is useful. It still makes me sad to this day though. Yeah, Ashnar can nuke, man. Yeah, machine. Everyone here seems to be on the Ashnar hype train. Yeah. Oh, Sabriel. Should I try it? I haven't faced a Sabriel yet. Still waiting for my Froley and Mina buffs. Yeah, Froley should get a buff. You'd assume both of them would. Uh-oh, that's not going well. I think I should have tried it, personally. Why do I like Theodosia? I think she's the best support in the game. I'm a big Theodosia fan. I would personally take her over Galathea. Yeah, this is not going well. That Sabril was quick, and my Fabian didn't have gear on, which would be another reason, potentially, why I didn't go first. So let's try that again. So let's attempt 2 at this. Yeah, Theodosia is a big fan. All right. I don't get first anyway. Oh, God. It gets worse and worse, guys. I thought I might have a chance of going first. Stole the stone skin as well. Yeah, Frolin into second. Have they buffed Mythicals twice? Because, Mesomil's been buffed as well, right? But, you know, not. Isn't still good. Yeah, Thea over Galathea. Her first... Well, Theodosia, everyone here loves Theodosia, I feel. I'm not sure, would they take Galathea over Theodosia? I think I'd take Theodosia. I think her first... Like, her first form. The revive with unkillable on a 4-turn. So you're missing out on the perfect veil, but then you've got the perfect veil stone skin on a 3-turn. And then you got what, the A1 with the turn meter boost and the heal. Passive as well with the equalization. So you can build a high res, or you can go into a second form. She's got the, you know, irremovable, or the protected block buffs and decreased defense. If they're protected, if she's quicker. The sleep, decreased speed. Decreasing speed. Such a good champion. Yeah. Like, Galathea is good. He brings the perfect veil on the revive. He brings the block debuffs and the turn meter boost. Yeah. Maybe his second form's better with the stun and the block actives, but I'll still take Theodosia. Lucky you have Bayek. Yeah, I'd take it, Nathan. I'd take both any day of the week as well and test. Happy to test that. You know, if anyone offered it up, I'd take it any day of the week if I was able to be given both. Yeah, I was lucky. I got him. I think I spent 22 or 23. Oh, maybe a bit less than that. Maybe a bit less. I've got a video on my channel which has me getting him, which shows the pulls. But yeah, I had to pull a fair bit. But yeah, I was able to get him. Very lucky to pick him up. And yeah, the craziest thing about it was I pulled Wixwell and a second newt because I wasn't checking what I'd pulled. Because I was just exiting out straight away. Because as you have to do, I was sniping. But yeah. Didn't even realize, and then I logged back and checked in the champions. I pulled a second Hilvy as well, which was crazy. Don't see people dissing the Grim Forest mythical. I don't see why. Anaxia. Well, I think Zuriel. It's an issue of when you get her in the game, for me. Right, her kit. So her first form is like a support kit. You got Leech, Provoke, Counterattack. Heals, attack all enemies. So this reads as a Hydra form for me. And, you know, with the Provoke, decrease, attack, decrease, defense. So this first form's for Hydra. Second form's meant to be an arena nuking form. First things first is she's HP based. I haven't seen any tests on her. But if she doesn't do enough damage, she's, you know, HP damage deal is a very hit and miss. Plus, she ignores Stone Skin, and we just got Mercurial. So her second form's a bit redundant now with the whole thing about ignoring Stone Skin. You get Mercurial. And her first form is good for Hydra if you got her early game. But most people, you know, to clear hard Grim Forest for, what is it? I think you need to clear it for 6 rotations. You're just going to get her quite late. And by this stage, like, Leech, Provoke, Counterattack, it's just not useful, right? There's a lot of other champions that cover those things. So yeah, if you got her 2 months into your account, I'd say she'd be great for Hydra and decent for Arena. But by the time you get her, she's just completely, you know, redundant, unfortunately. She looks cool, but yeah. Unfortunately, just not quite, I think, living up to scratch. All right. Let me open my clan boss chest and we'll see if we can get some nice goodies here. Epic book is not exactly what I'm looking for. Not a fan of an epic book. Would prefer a legendary. She and Polara will be best buddies there. Yeah, Polara's also an interesting one. Polara, I feel Polara's an even worse situation. Like, she is horrific. And she is so much harder to get than an Axia. So, yeah. Tough one on there. Tough one there. I don't know. Anyone got any buff suggestions for Polara? Maybe make her the first Ignore Mercurial champion? We'll certainly give everyone a lot of incentive to go chase her. Could be an interesting way to buff her. I don't think her kit has a lot of continuity either from memory. Got a Lego book and an Ancient Polara plus mare from my boxes today. Am I missing gear on someone? It's not. Oh, mate, I'll be going for now. Glad to see you in action. You have a Discord. If you have Discord, you can add me there. Jamal's be happy to help out on Discord. Yeah, thanks, Smasty. Thank you very much for joining in, coming in and enjoying the stream. Take care, man. Very much appreciate you popping in and saying hi. Stupid way of making a counter for it. Yeah, Glide, I can't argue with you there. It would be a stupid way. You know, sell the solution. Just need some good multi-hit damage. Yeah. Yeah. True that. True that. It's actually going to annoy me, Curse City, if this... Oh, I don't need to collect them now. Yeah, hopefully they buff her up into something somewhat more useful. What is the time? Gee. Time has flown by once again, guys. Absolutely flown by. I know. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it makes me sad in comparison to how good the new ones are. And then the old ones are just, you know, nowhere near. Nowhere near. Hashtag buff Kurosa. Yeah, Kurosa could do with a buff. I'm assuming you have Kurosa Glide and you are not very happy. But yeah, I don't feel like you should ever be in a situation where you're like disappointed when you pull a mythical, right? You want to be at least happy. Mario Kurosa does nothing without a soul, and she is as useful as a wet noodle, yeah. Especially Polara. Yeah, and to think how hard it is to get them, yeah. Well, you would understand the free-to-play difficulties of trying to get them, wouldn't you, Winter? It can be so hard to get, and you just get nothing. So, never a fun thing. I think I'm 18 Remnant summons in without one, so I haven't hit the break even on that. But hopefully I can get one soon. Would be very nice. But yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, there are mythicals you get, which you are disappointed to get, which should never be the way. Yeah, thanks, Uriel. I very much appreciate you hopping in. It's always a pleasure. I'll catch you guys, I'll catch you next stream. But yeah, speaking of which, myself, it is getting late for me. So I'm probably gonna have to head off in a second here, guys. Just because I also have to attend to some stuff before heading off for the rest of the evening. But yeah, if anyone has any more questions on the account, give me a yell before I wrap things up for the moment. Otherwise, yeah. That's not going well. I might not have given myself enough power-ups yet. I don't think Tholan has gear. Yeah, nah. Of course, I have limited usable void champs and the restrictions are insane. Yeah. Yeah. Nice stream. Came in late but enjoyed it. No, I'm always glad to see you pop in, man. It's always nice. I stream we had daylight savings. So my usual start time is earlier than what it was. Same time as usual in terms of with CvC, but it's an hour earlier than what it usually is because we had daylight savings. If that makes sense. I think that's how it works. Yeah, anyway. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. I once again appreciate every single one. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, all that good stuff. And yeah, we'll be streaming again 2 weeks. Perfect amount of subs as of now. Oh no. Let's have a look and see how old you are here, Glide. Let's probably give away your age. 676. Crazy. But yeah, no, I very much appreciate everyone coming in and saying hello. I'll see you guys again in 2 weeks for Personal Reward CvC. We'll have Mavara and the other champion to build, Maria. So it'll be very exciting. So I'll see you guys then. Also join the Discord if you haven't already.